We are working it today with Andy Challenger, Challenger Gray and Christmas. We have a lot to get to.
Yeah.
First off, that issue of too many job openings and not enough workers. So what's the consequences?
Yeah, so we have more job openings in this country than we have unemployed people to fill them. And that means when there's a shortage of labor, wages start to rise. And we saw that in the December jobs report. We saw a very healthy wage growth. And I think we'll continue to see that as we continue to see this labor shortage drag on.
Meantime, employers are struggling to find adequate workers.
Yeah, so certainly in particular industries like healthcare and in technology, we're seeing big labor shortages, and companies are really having to pay up and hire employees away from their competitors.
It's always in tech and healthcare, always. It seems like. All right, let's move on to the Challenger report, because you pay attention to announced layoffs. What are you seeing?
Yeah, so something interesting, as we wrapped up 2018, we saw that the total number of job cuts was up 29% over the year prior, which was surprising in a very tight labor market. And in fact, the fourth quarter of 2018 was the largest number of job cuts we'd seen since the recession in 2008. So it means employers, despite there being a tight labor market, are willing to make some changes and some staffing moves.
They are, so maybe going in another direction.
Yeah, so a lot of it is pivoting away from old strategies. Companies are willing to take some risks in the longest expansion in American history. The economy is good. Companies are willing to take some change.
Which we definitely saw that with Ford and General Motors. Those are just a couple of companies with major layoffs.
Certainly. We see a number of these bellwether American companies make some major changes over the last year and may be preparing for if there is any type of downturn in 2019 or 2020 as we come to maybe the end of a very long business cycle.
What about retail? We heard recently that Lowe's is hiring.
Yeah, so retail's an interesting situation. We've seen a lot of change as, of course, we've moved from brick and mortar to more e-commerce. We've seen a lot of layoffs over the last 3 years, but we've also saw the most number of announced hires for the holiday season in 2018 that we've seen since we started tracking in 2012.
Good to have you here. Thanks so much.
Thanks for having me.
Check out businessfirstam.com to find out where to see our entire show. And don't forget to like, follow, and share Business First AM.